James Triantos. We just talked about him with Patrick Mooney, one of the Cubs' best prospects, who had a great year in the minors and now is carrying that into the Arizona Fall League, joining us from out there. James, how you doing, man?
Guys? How we doing, guys?
Good. You got the whole crew today. How's Arizona life treating you?
It's great. Weather's great. Still getting to play baseball every single day. I'm loving it. So, having a lot of fun.
Where are you at in the season? How has it been kind of playing with other players that you're going to go up against too? Have you ever had a chance to do that to this extent, right? Because you're a pro player now. You're getting paid to play ball. And you're on a team with other great prospects that someday you're going to snarl at.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's really cool, just to be able to learn from all these guys. Everybody has a different process, especially, coming from different teams, different organizations. Everybody goes about their business differently. So it's nice to be able to see, what everybody's doing, what works for people, what doesn't work for people. Just, being like a sponge, soaking up information. It's pretty cool.
Who would you say, let me ask you this. Who did you look up to as a hitter when you grew up, and who would you compare yourself to right now?
I'd say biggest person I was looking up to is Kyle Schwarber. But right now, I want to compare myself to Luis Arraez. I'd say, because I don't strike out that much. I feel like I hit a lot of line drives, and I'm just going to drive the ball in the gap consistently. So I don't know if I have that power to hit the ball 115 miles an hour like Schwarber, but maybe one day. But for right now, I'd like to be like Luis Arraez.
Hey, hold on, Kratzy, because he brought up Scott's favorite player of all time. Yep. So, James, thank you so much. Scott just got so happy you brought up Luis Arraez. He has the biggest man crush on Luis Arraez.
I will counter that
of all time.
AJ can't stand Arraez because he doesn't like
that
guys
is not.
Change the complexion of an
You mean that was my whole career?
All you say is like,
make
the
contact.
Twins ripped off the Marlins.
That's not what I said. Sorry, James. Sorry. He has a man crush on Luis Arraez. It's his favorite player.
Sorry, I like.
Thank you very much, Scott
make
says.
Contact consistently and are not an easy out in the lineup like the dude I'm sitting next to. He should be your favorite player.
No. All right, let's get back to the prospect. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to the prospect. Okay.
Go ahead, Kratz. I just think AJ should love Luis Arraez.
I love Luis Arraez.
He throws the comp out there.
Go ahead, Kratz.
What I was going to ask was, have you gotten blowback from coaches saying, like, if you talk to a coach in the Cubs organization and you said, hey, I kind of like watching this stuff that Arraez is doing and this is what I want to do. And they're like, look, you got to hit dingers if you want to make it to the big leagues. Do you get blowback from that? And is that tough to handle?
I mean, it's not like I'm going up there not trying to hit it, not trying to hit home runs, but like, I'm going to go up there and stay within my approach. And if the ball goes out, the ball goes out. Because usually when I try to hit home runs, they don't come. But when I stay within my plan going up there, that's when good results happen. And I've helped develop this plan throughout the whole season, and I've talked about it with with my hitting coaches here. And it's not like something I've just done on my own. So other people have helped me, and I haven't gotten any blowback from it. It's because it's not like I'm just going up there trying to tap the ball. I want to do damage, but like, when I do damage right now, if I hit it real hard, it's going to hit the base of the wall in right center, and it's going to go 10 feet over the wall in left center. And I feel like that's an off-season thing if I want to work on power. But right now, just sticking within the approach is the most important thing for me. And I feel like I've been on the same page with just about every hitting coach I've talked to. So that's always, it's always a good thing.
James, what do you think of the rule changes so far that have now carried into the big leagues, and what people around you have said, like your peers, in the Cubs org or at the Fall League? Because I'll use the example right now, playing off what you just said. the Diamondbacks had, some pop in some of these series, especially the Dodgers series, but that's not a home run hitting team. Their GM says that, their manager says that, they're lower echelon in terms of home run hitting. We just talked about how during the regular season, super tough to strike them out. And they're playing a brand of baseball, embrace chaos, they call it, that seems to be fitting towards the way the game is trending, which always happens, right? The game kind of goes through trends and teams try to kind of zig where other teams zag. So do you guys talk about that and how you can mold your game to the way modern baseball is now changing again?
I mean, I'd say I like to go out there and do what I do best. And good things are going to happen. Just watching the Diamondbacks play, they're just grinding it out. They're doing everything right. They're taking advantage of all the mistakes the Phillies made. It was fun to watch. I grew up a Phillies fan, so it was hard to watch. But they're just doing things right, and I can't. They earned it. That was a great series to watch. So, but yeah.
Wait, did you get as mad as Kratz did last night when they lost?
No, I was actually in the middle of a game, and I just heard the crowd, everybody saying the Diamondbacks won, and I was like, oh man, that's tough. So,
how long did you live outside of Philly?
So I lived in Northern Virginia, right near DC, my whole life. But both of my parents are from New Jersey. My dad's from South Jersey, so he's been a Phillies fan his whole life. That's how I was raised. That's just where it came from. So
Hey, let me ask you this, bro. Having two parents from Jersey, I mean, respect for one. That's unbelievable. Do you feel like sometimes you go out there, you got a little chip on your shoulder, man? You go out there and dominate and show those boys what's up from the Northeast?
I mean, I'm really just focused on going out there and doing what I do best. That's it. If I go out there and do what I do, then good things will happen. It's just staying focused in the moment, really.
I mean, I now figured it out. We only have people from Pennsylvania and New Jersey on. That's it. Like, when can we get some Florida dudes on here?
What, for all those
just for everything? Like,
we have plenty of dudes.
Can we get some
Florida
dudes on here?
Every player that's ever even been to Orlando has been on this show.
Well, I mean, they usually work out.
Yeah, James, Florida guys don't have that hunger because they grew up.
Oh my God, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right, because we're just better. We don't need that hunger. We're just better.
You don't need the hunger. You're just not hungry.
We're just better. We're just better.
Everybody just needs to give us trophies and stuff. The Northeast guys,
exactly.
We're earning that.
Well said.
Grind
it. Do you hear the word he used? Grinding it out. Thank you.
In the cold. Well, also, I mean,
wait, hold on. Since I was born in New York, does that make me automatically a grinder? So I'm a grinder. So
that's why you're a heel. That's why you're a heel.
Well, also, I mean, the only real part of this is that if you are a serious baseball player in the Northeast, you're not playing outside as much. I mean, there's indoor facilities,
of course,
but it's different, right? It's not just like, oh, it's December 10th. Like, hey, I'm suddenly like, I'm back from school and practice is over. If we're inside and I'm going to go play outside for 2 hours, like that's not a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not if it's 10 degrees and it's snowing.
Did you play other sports besides baseball?
I played basketball and football when I was younger. So I played basketball longer than football.
Okay, yeah, I did the same thing. I played football until my freshman year, and I said, you know what? It's going to be basketball to get ready, basically, for baseball as the years went on.
Yeah. I broke my collarbone in 8th grade when I was playing football, so that was about it.
Easy decision for you. Yeah, for sure.
James, we keep receipts on this show. We love having younger players on, veterans, guys that are just retiring. Now we're going to keep this. It's going to be archived. What's a successful career for you? What's a successful big league career for you? I know right now you want to have your approach and get to the big leagues, but what is a successful career by the time you're 40 years old and you're retired?
I mean, I want to be up there for a while and win for as long as I can. That's my goal. I want to play for, whoever, I want to play for a long time, and I want to go and win a lot because I love winning. It's my favorite thing to do. So winning and competing, my two things. So
keep it simple.
That's as long as the game will let me play. That's just go up there and win.
Nice.
So James, a big part of that is how the rest of the crew is looking in the minors, right? Because you're going to come up with this whole class of young Cubs. So can you give me some scouting reports on who else you've been playing with in the system, who you're friends with, and also like who looks impressive, right? Like who stands out hitting, pitching, who's improved a lot, because you're living that right now, day to day.
Yeah. I mean, first guy is on my team here, Kevin Alcantara. He's a freak. He can run faster than everybody, jump higher than everybody, throw the ball harder than everybody, hit the ball harder than everybody. He's unbelievable. Like, he can do it all. I've been playing with him since we were in the ACL together, so I've seen it for a while, and I know he's gonna be a great player for a long time. The next guy is I'd say is BJ Murray. He's a switch hitting infielder. He's the man. He rakes. He plays great defense. He's always under control. He's like always calm, cool, in the moment. I've learned a lot from him, just being able to, keep his cool, keep doing what he does, even when things are spiraling around him. He's just a great baseball player. He does things right, and it's been fun to learn from him the past couple of years. And then another guy who is really good is Owen Casey. I've never seen somebody hit the ball so hard. It's unbelievable. Hitting balls at like 117 once a week. I don't get how people do it, but he's a great hitter. He's unbelievably mature for his age, and I know he's going to be really good in the big leagues. So those are my three guys, and then a pitcher would be Cade Horton. His stuff is just gross. He throws 98. He's got a great slider, great curveball, good changeup. Throws everything for strikes. Can put everything where he wants. I think he's going to keep dominating. He dominated everybody this year, so I think he's going to continue to do so.
Wow, really good scouting report there. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Eric brings up stuff about receipts. I'd like to give you a little word of advice. When you talk to these pitchers that you'll probably have to face moving up, just ask them about, hey man, how would you pitch to me? And then, as they get older and older, then eventually you play against them. It's like, I try to remember what he said against me. I always used to do that. And especially you're in the big leagues too, because you're going to face guys that you've played with a lot, but they're going to get traded. You're like, hey man, how would you pitch to me? I'm struggling. Just make something up. Like, hey, I'm having a tough time right now. How would you pitch to me? Boom. You'll have that guy perfectly.
For sure. Get one pitch, cheat it real quick.
Yeah, why not? Every once in a while. Good stuff.
I didn't know that, Top Five. You pull the okey doke on your teammates. You're like, oh, okay.
Always.
I'll see you in a couple years.
Always trying to find the upper hand. You know that.
I like it. Well, James, it was awesome talking to you, man. Good luck. Finish strong there. Enjoy the off season, and we'll see you in the big soon. All right.
Yes, sir, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me on.